Hello and welcome to episode 1 of this development series. So, big day for us today. It's been 2.5 years in the planning to get on this site. So this was a plain parcel of land and we took it through planning, and we got planning for 3 4-bed properties. We took it right through the planning process. We went through outline planning, took it through straight into planning, and I'm going to show you on this series all about the due diligence we did, all about that process, and show you exactly where we're up to right now. Day 1 on the site, we've got site preparations today. We've got the 6-ton digger at the back there, reducing the ground. We're sorting through different types of aggregate, existing stone, soil, separating them. We're going to sell some, we're going to get rid of some. All site preparation, ready for the foundations over the next couple of weeks. So yeah, I'm going to show you around and just talk you through exactly what we're doing. Okay, so we'll have a little walk around the site now. I'll talk you through exactly where we're up to. So just behind you there, as you can see, there's the gates to the site. Full site security up, full health and safety signage, all our branding's on the front. This is going to be the new car park. So we're stood in the car park right now. So if you move through, you see these here. So these are basically, once upon a time, there was 10 houses along this road, like these all over the road, and the cobbles in the back garden were laid. They're the old cobbles out of the garden. So instead of skipping them, we're going to recycle, we're going to reconstitute them, and we're going to lay them in the new gardens and be a nice feature, nice existing feature, and pull some of the heritage back into the new development. So I'll show you through here now if you want to follow us. So what we've been doing, we've had the excavators on here. As I say, we've cleared that area out for the car park. We've got the machine at the back, and the first job, because we've got a lot of reducing to do on this site, there's over 2 metres. We reckon there's about 500 tonne to come out. Where we're stood, it needs to come down about 1 metre. So there's a lot of stuff. The road naturally slopes down, so you can imagine we're like that. So the diggers at the back excavating at like a triangle type shape, diminishing it back this way. So there's a lot to come out. So what you do is, because under the ground we've done some investigation work, there's a lot of stone, there's a lot of good solid York stone and soil. So what you do, you expose that and then you sift through it. You separate the soil from the stone. Hence, this lot is soil where it's been sieved out, yeah? The riddling bucket, and then that is the stone, yeah? So we've separated it, yeah? That is worth money. So at the moment, like I say, we've got the clean soil, we've got the stone over there we're going to reuse. Keep coming through. Yeah? So these are old tree stumps what we have. If you flick back now to some of the previous drone footages, there was trees right the way down this banking. They're about 30-foot trees, so that was one of the first jobs, dropping them, getting them sawn up, getting them gone. That enabled us to give us room to get the machines in. So if you come through, so what we're doing here now, you see the digger in the centre, you'll just see him bring some out now. He'll shake the bucket over this, that'll clean, the soil will drop into this pile, and then he'll pile the stone straight on top of there. That stone will be sold. So obviously we don't want to waste money, so you know, we like to, that'll be sold or used on site. That'll be cleaned up, sold or used, so that's what we like to do. You'll see him shake it off now. We give it a shake. We take some out and just give it a shake over there. So that's called riddling. It's called the riddling bucket. That separates the shit soil from the good stone. And that'll be sold, and that'll be gone in skips and grabs away. So yeah, we're reducing this. That far banking, what he's working on now, is going down about 2.5 metre, 3 metre. So he's working on that. We'll go around and have a look at that in a second. There's a retaining wall going down that far banking, which I can show you on the location plan. But we're just reducing everything at the moment, getting all the gear back out, seeing what we've got, seeing what's rubbish, see what can be sold, see what can be saved, and then we'll start looking at getting the foundations in. If you come around this side, we're digging out this banking now. I'm about 2 metres down here. There's a retaining wall going down that back. That'll retain the new foundation and the new properties what we're building. There's a load of work to do yet. We're reducing this out. We've got this to do this week. Next week we'll start looking at setting out foundations, get the concrete poured, with the following week start the build. Thanks very much, see you on the next one. That'll do. How's that? Just a bit more energetic, or? It's day 5 on this development site. This development's for 3 4-bed houses. As you can see, we've been excavating this week. We've reduced all the ground. We've had a load of work on. We've had our levels. The setting out engineer came, set all our levels, reduced to them levels in anticipation that we can crack on with the foundations next week. Day 14 on this site. As you can see, we've been double busy. On the last video, we was just reducing the ground. Now we're pouring foundations today. We've already put 30 cube in this morning. We've got another 30 on its way. So yeah, all the foundations are clear. As you can see, the site, it has been horrendous, the weather on this job. Absolutely horrendous it is. Look at the date now. 22nd of February, so it must be the wettest January we've had in years. 2 foot deep in this stuff, and yeah, it's been hard work. But the concrete's in on the first one. This is the first dwelling here. That is plot number 3. We get some drones up to show you that. So these 3 4-bed houses going on this. You've got your ground floor, you've got your first floor, you've got your loft. There's dormers in the loft conversions. All the walling's out of local stone, slate roofs. It's going to be a real nice development. As you can, so what we're doing is with these foundations, we're pouring up, so it's a standard straight footing. Straight footing if you... Hello Harrison Construction. Yeah. You're continuing.
Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, that was the concrete wagon, so we've got another concrete wagon on its way now. So it's not a straightforward site by any means. The site's naturally on a hill, so this site, as we stood, was level originally. You can see we've reduced it. The red spots on that far wall there, if you can see on the posts, these red spots over here. That red spot there, that is going to be the finished floor. Well, that's DPC level. So we've got a fair bit to come up. You see how high the DPC's got to come. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good, you know, everything's going well. At the moment, the sites, it looks a mess, but you know, that's expected this time of year. There's not much we could do. The alternative is that we pull off site and we don't start, and we ain't pulling off anywhere. So yeah, it's all good. We've got a delivery of material next week for the DPC to get it up. We've got that coming. Yeah, it's all going well so far. So yeah, concrete lads. Pardon? You don't know you're right, yeah. Go. Week 5 on this development site, so we're down here today. You've been on holiday for 2 weeks, Josh, so you've missed a load of work. Last time you were here, we were just pouring the concrete. Today, we've got a crane here and we're lifting the floor beams in for the block and beam floors. So as you can see, we've got the big crane there. We've got some of the beams mid-air at the moment. We're lifting them straight into place. So like I say, we've been busy. Concrete we're in on last video. We've taken it right up to DPC. We've put all the trench block in, a lot of the stonework, all the internal stuff's finished, ready for the block and beam. So we reckon end of today, well today, that is definitely happening. Today we're getting all the beams in, all set. As you can see, the lads here now, they're just mapping out where the blocks are going. This chap down here now, the crane driver, he's bobbing them straight in place. And then we'll infill with blocks tomorrow. We've got a bit of squaring up to do on the ground. We'll show you down there in a second. Just come down here, have a look from this view. So you can have a quick look at the stonework here. You can see So because the site, like I mentioned, is on a hill, this side of the site we had to build up quite a lot. So the trench block, we went up nearly, I think it was about 1.5 metres, and then we had about 600 mil worth of block work and concrete common to bring it up. So from the roadside, there's going to be a big retaining wall. There'll be a big retaining wall coming up. You see the road slopes up, big retaining wall coming up, and then there'll be a car park at that far end. Where you walk up the car park, there'll be a path along the front and into the houses. So we had a load of building up to do that side. If you zoom in on that far side there, or if you zoom in on that retaining wall down there, that concrete retaining wall, that'll all get backfilled. So a lot of this, behind me here, Josh, a lot of this stone here, the reason that's still piled up is because we'll be losing that in these areas here. So as opposed to getting rid of it, paying for skips and grabs and this type of thing, we'll be losing it down there. It's a fantastic drain off, water can drain through it brilliantly. And you know, obviously we're backfilling what we need to, so it works always. Yeah, it's been good. We've got the brickies pulled off just so we can get the flooring. They're going to come back tomorrow, get the stonework up. We've got some nice stonework on this job, which I'll show you down there. So I'm going to show you the stonework, what we've gone for. It's a local York stone, cracking stuff. We've gone for coins on the corners. We're going to go down there now and I can show you that. As you can see, the weather's with us again. It's been horrendous on here. It's been horrendous. The weather, it's just not stopped. Not stopped at all for us, but yeah, come on, let's go down there and have a look. Just have a chat down here with him. Or maybe started just speaking to this fella. Don't worry, mate, you won't be long. It'll probably be about half an hour now, 45 minutes, yeah? Pardon? Send that his gaffer, lay down on block. Yeah? Right, I'll see you. Right, top man, about half an hour or so, yeah? Alright, yeah. Yeah. You had your hair cut for the camera? No, that's why he's got his hat on. That's why I've got mine on, Josh. So we'll have a little walk around site now. I'll show you where we're up to. I'll show you the construction method we've used and some of the ventilation. I'll talk to you a little bit about that. So come on. Just be double careful on here because it's a little bit muddy at the moment. Obviously, it's not stopped raining for us. Right, so this is a good view of the site, this. So you can have a look there so you get a picture of the let me show you this walling. Let me show you this walling. Come here. That is what we're using. 150 mil pitched face York stone. As good as it gets, that. That is quality stuff, none of that Spanish rubbish. Proper gear, proper tackle, that. So that gets used on the walling. So just for the purposes of this video, thought I'd stick one on the corner. And so you get an idea of how it's going to look. So that's, and then the stone will run up like that. And it just adds that little bit more detail. Obviously you can see the quality of that and the nice finish there. You know, it's worth spending the money on the quality materials. We've not cut any corners with this and we're notorious for over-speccing. But, you know, we like to do a nice job, so it doesn't matter. As I was saying up top, there was a lot of work in the foundation, in the trench block. As you can see, the blue blocks here, if you're not familiar with construction, they're called trench block. They're the complete width for the wall. So they go in first and then you build your 2-skin wall off that. Little bit of construction detail. The cavities are wider now, they're 150 mil. It was 100, so these trench block are 350 mil wide to give you that 150 mil cavity. So, yeah, I'll walk around there. I'll let the crane driver past. So you can see the quality there. That looks fantastic. Yeah. Gone for the bucket handle pointing. A little bit more construction detail for you there. Bucket handle pointing. Gone for the bucket handle. So yeah, it looks good. We think it looks good. We've not messed about. We've got the ducts ready to go in, so we've got the ducts for the servicing. So you have your soil pipe will go through there, and then the main drain will run down this side. I'm stood in the garden here at the minute. The main drain will run down this side, and then it'll connect in through there into the houses. Obviously, the waste will fire down that pipe down into the main drain. Hang on. Building inspector, just in time. Get this on camera. Couldn't have timed this any better. Stroma, this is our building warranty, this. So yeah, time that right. So we've covered the foundation, we've covered the trench block, we've covered the walling and the coins, what we're going to be doing. We'll have a quick look at these are concrete floors what have gone in, what's called block and beaming. So we'll walk down to that side and you can see exactly what a block and beam is. That's what we're craning over at the moment. Just follow me. So obviously there you can see we've got the concrete retainer in that side, which was the first thing to go in because like I keep saying, the ground level is getting raised up on that side. You can see the extent of the foundation work we've done there, that's solid concrete foundation. All the shuttering's been taken out. Come down this side, Josh, you get a proper shot there. Yeah, concrete there. Yeah, you got the trench block, and then you've got these are what you call your block and beams. So your block and beam, concrete beam, they're getting ushered, they're getting lowered in off the crane, and then your blocks just drop in like so. Saves a lot of work, a lot of speed. Obviously, you're not having to pour the concrete in place. That's a massive factor. And the speed side and just logistics and everything, it's just a lot easier. So we've gone for the block and beam right across 3 sites. All the beams will be in today, and yeah, and the beam and the blocks will go in after the following day. Building inspector's behind me, so let's have a word. Come on. How's it going?
Yes, good, thanks.
Yeah, good. Good to see you.
Yes, good to see you.
We've been busy, mate. We've been busy.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, good. So, concrete's in, obviously, as you know.
Yes.
Trench block.
Yes.
The ventilation's in between the houses. Yeah. We've got the vents in that far side.
Yes.
Telescopic vents.
Yes.
Yeah. And then it's all ducted through.
Yes.
All the lintels are on.
Yes.
Ready for so the airflow's sufficient right the way through.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
I'll show you this side as well.
Yeah.
Just be careful. Just be careful on this side here. Don't want anyone to slip. Building inspector's happy. That's what we want. Have we got enough for the other? Have we got enough for the other side? Block. Yeah. We've got enough up here though to. I don't want to be bombing loads up today because I've got a load coming tomorrow and they just have them straight on. So, and then because the block's coming and obviously when they come off the lorry we just fill them in then. That's the best way. Yeah. Yeah. Just 4 weeks ago you were here.
Yes. Yeah.
Weather's not helped for us. Stroma Building Control. They do all the structural warranty for us, and that's all the guarantees on the properties, etc. They're a national company, aren't they?
We do the inspections for build zone structural warranty.
Build zone structure, okay. Build zone structural warranty. You do. You survey it for them. Yeah.
You'll need the air test.
Yeah.
EPC, SAP.
Yeah.
Water efficiency calculation. Sound testing. And robust details of the sound test report at the end.
So matter what it asks you on the front about the services coming in.
Okay.
Can we cover that on the front?
Yes. Yeah.
Can we have a walk round? And so, good. Put them through the house on just a hockey stick.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want obviously we've got the electric.
Yes.
We're not going to be gas.
Okay. Right.
It's going to be just electric and water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously the electric, we've got the red hockey stick going in.
Yes.
Do you want the blue hockey stick going in for the water?
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
So both hockey sticks.
Yes, because they're close proximity together. So yes.
Okay.
To differentiate between the two.
Right. Well, that's good.
Two colours. Yeah.
That's good to have the conversation.
Yeah.
So that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because actually the ground level on this is here.
Right. Okay. Yes.
No, that's going to be pavement. That's going to be pavement roughly.
So yeah, is the pavement coming down? So.
No.
Ground level to this one then. Is that higher? Is that the ground?
No, they stepped.
Right.
The top of that common is the bottom of the block and beam.
Right.
The top of that common there. So.
Yes. So the beams are going like that. Yes.
So you've got on top of that, you've got 150 mil.
the front door.
Front door is where you're stood now.
The front door's here.
Yeah.
150.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Down there, and then this will just ramp down. That retainer's getting lifted up, you know, on the roadside.
Yeah. It won't be an official. Sorry.
Oh, should we lift it out the job? Lift it out the job, over there.
Yeah, go on, yeah. Not our one.
Is that not ours, that one? Oh, ours is here. Or maybe not, just leave that here then. Yeah, just here. Here, boss man. But let us know when I get your brew on way down.
Takes me an hour to get here, so.
Yeah, where'd you come from?
I come from Oldham. I come
Oldham?
from Saddleworth. Yeah.
Takes an hour from Saddleworth.
Yeah.
It's that hill, innit? You see, you've got to go around it. It's, yeah. It's up there.
The builder's merchants on the right hand side.
Yeah. That's the one.
Yeah. All right, Rob.
Yeah, top man.
Yes,
Good to
thanks
see you
very
anyway.
much.
So
Yes.
that was good.
All right.
Brilliant, James. Be careful on the way out, mate.
Yes.
Right, what do you want to do then? Do you want to start outside by the signage? Finish the YouTube up. Well, thanks for watching. We're going to wrap it up now and see you on the next episode.